There are some countries in the world that are enemies, and then there are some countries. Making them your enemy is like inviting death itself. Iran, a name that sounds like just another Muslim country, but in reality, it's a military maze, a strategic trap, and a self-proclaimed revolution. You might be wondering, America has superpower status, Israel has advanced technology, so how has Iran managed to survive? Listen carefully. Iran is protected by its land, the missiles hidden beneath it, its shadow-like proxy armies, and, most dangerously, a system that exhausts its enemy even before the war is won. This country doesn't just fight its enemies, it surrounds them from all sides. It's a nation that attacks out of fear and turns the desire to die into a weapon. So, if you think defeating Iran is easy, this video will change your perspective, because today, you'll learn why defeating this country is nearly impossible. Iran's first and greatest strength is its location. This country is situated in a highly strategic spot, bordered by Iraq on one side, Afghanistan on the other, and the Persian Gulf below, where lies the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow sea passage through which 20% of the world's oil passes. If Iran blocks this route, the global economy would tremble. Moreover, Iran's geographical structure is a fortress in itself, towering mountains, dense deserts, and treacherous valleys, meaning that if any army tries to invade by land, it would face heavy losses at every step. This is why defeating Iran isn't just difficult. Setting foot on its soil could be the greatest danger of all. Iran's second most dangerous strategy is proxy war. This means Iran doesn't step into the battlefield itself. It makes others fight on its behalf, and that too, in multiple countries simultaneously. Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, Shia militias in Iraq, Houthi rebels in Yemen. All of these operate under Iran's direction. Whenever countries like America or Israel try to corner Iran, Iran surrounds them in their own backyard, without deploying its own army. This is why, if any country dares to take on Iran, it doesn't just face Tehran. It gets a response from 4 or 5 countries at once. Iran has created an invisible army that doesn't wear uniforms but stands at the forefront of any war. Iran knows it cannot defeat a power like America with tanks and aircraft, so it has chosen a unique path, asymmetric warfare. This means it fights where the enemy least expects it, with cheap drones, cyber attacks, and guerrilla soldiers who strike from the shadows. In 2019, Iran shot down a multi-million-dollar American drone with one of its own, and when a Saudi oil facility was attacked with inexpensive drones, the global economy was shaken. Iran's cyber army has infiltrated systems in Israel and America, and its guerrilla units strike where the enemy feels most secure. This is a kind of warfare fought with minimal resources, but it robs the enemy of their sleep. Iran's most terrifying strength is its missile program. Hidden from the world's eyes beneath mountains and tunnels, Iran possesses the largest ballistic missile arsenal in the Middle East, with a range of up to 2,000 kilometers, meaning these missiles can reach Israel, Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, and several American bases within minutes. The most dangerous aspect is that Iran has concealed these missiles in caves, tunnels, and underground silos, from where they can be launched instantly without the enemy having a clue. These missiles are also cost-effective. An Iranian missile can target defense systems worth millions of dollars. This is why every country must think twice before attacking Iran. What would even be left in the aftermath? Iran's strength lies not only in its missiles, but in the fear it instills. When a country openly declares, "If we are attacked, the entire Middle East will burn," it's not just a threat, it's a strategic psychological attack. Iran plants the seed of defeat in its enemies' minds before the battle even begins. Moreover, its people are taught from childhood that martyrdom is the greatest victory. When a soldier doesn't fear death but embraces it, even the world's mightiest armies tremble. Iran attacks the enemy's mind before their body, and this battle of the mind is far more lethal than bullets. Iran's most overlooked but strongest shield is the unity of its people. Yes, protests happen in Iran and voices rise against the government, but the moment an external threat emerges, the entire nation unites under one flag. Be it an ordinary citizen, a student, or a government critic, when it comes to the country, every Iranian is ready to fight. This is why, when countries like the United States toppled governments in other Muslim nations like Iraq, Libya, or Afghanistan, chaos ensued. But Iran still stands tall because its roots lie in the hearts of its people. Every citizen there understands, if I step back, the country will break. This mindset transforms a nation into an army. Iran's most mysterious strength is the IRGC, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. This is no ordinary army. It's an institution that operates as a country within a country. The IRGC has its own army, navy, Air Force, cyber unit, intelligence agency, and even its own business empire. It controls not just the borders, but Iran's internal politics, economy, and foreign policy. The IRGC reports directly to the country's supreme leader and is accountable to no parliament, court, or public. When the US killed IRGC General Qasem Soleimani, the IRGC responded by firing missiles at an American base, fearlessly and unyieldingly. This is why the world knows that Iran's true power isn't just its government. It's this shadowy force lurking behind it. Now you understand that defeating Iran isn't just about defeating a country. It's about challenging a machinery prepared at every level: geography, technology, ideology, and faith. It has proxy armies, underground missile cities, cyber warriors, and a shadow army that fears no government. Most importantly, it has people who do not fear death. Perhaps this is why even the world's greatest powers hesitate to touch Iran. Because if a war breaks out, it won't be fought only in the Middle East. It could engulf the entire world. This is why defeating Iran, if not impossible, is certainly suicidal.